Yo, AlgeBros and AlgeBabes, Professor AlgeBro coming at you with this multi-step inequalities. Now, first things first, I'm going to show you the way that most people show you, and then I'm going to show you the way that I do it. So first things, when you see this, you think distributed property, okay? I'll go that way. So 2 times x is 2x, 2 times 5 is 10, less than or equal to 18. So far, so good. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to subtract 10 from both sides. That creates a 0 pair. 2x is less than or equal to 8. Last but not least, I'm going to divide by 2, and x is less than or equal to 4. If you've been following in our videos, right here, do we have an open or closed circle? It is closed. Excuse me, can't spell. Closed. And it goes that way. All right? So, closed circle going that way. Now, Professor AlgeBro is going to show you a miniature shortcut, but it can only be done if one thing is true. So, let's do this. All right? I will walk you through this. So, we want to solve this. Now, I tell, and I've done videos on this where it's an equality. See that 4? Can that 4 divide into that 12? If the answer is yes, then the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to divide both sides by 4. I cut it from a multi-step to a 2-step. So this goes away, and I have x minus 8 greater than or equal to negative 3. Now, you go, well, Professor AlgeBro, what about that thing with the change in the inequalities? We didn't multiply or divide by a negative number, so we're still cool. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add 8 to both sides, and x is greater than or equal to 5 on a number line. Open or closed? Which way does that arrow point? Because the variable's on the left side, it points that way. All right, now, one more. This is for y'all. Oops. Here's what I'd like for you to do. Pause the video, work the problem. There's a little bit of a trick. I'll show it to you when we get back. Okay, now, we have this particular problem. Now, let's see if you remember what to do. So, I can do the distributed property, but does 3 go into 15? The answer is yes. So I'm going to divide this by 3 and this by 3. So my problem becomes 5 greater than or equal to x minus 2. Now, next thing I'm going to do is add 2 to both sides. And this is where we have to have a little conversation. Okay? Watch this. This becomes, I'm going to switch it around. So instead of 7 greater than or equal to x, it's x less than or equal to 7. So I come over here. Open or closed, it's closed, and it goes that way. All right? Now, time for one more. I know there's a lot, trying to get a lot in this video. Some of y'all might think I'm going fast, but you can always pause the video. Now, I would like for you to pause the video, work this one, and I'll come back to you, okay? Okay, we're back. I have 5 in x minus 2, less than or equal to 4, x plus 6. There's no dividing. We got to do distributive property. So 5 times x is 5x. 5 times negative 2 is negative 10, less than or equal to. Do it on the other side. I have 4 times x and 4 times 6. So that's 4 times x is 4x plus 24. Now, I'm going to show you in 2 steps what I do here. And I need to be careful. So I always take care of the variable, and I always try to keep the variable on an inequality on the left side. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to subtract 4x from both sides. Now that means that goes away. So with this 10, I'm going to add it here, and that goes away. So 5x minus 4x is x, less than or equal to 34. So on a number line, open or closed, it is closed. Goes to the left. No matter where you go, math is there. Later, guys.
AlgeBros, if you like what you saw, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Later.